Basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an... Looking now at the lineup for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Hero out there with Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol in at the center, locking down the middle. And that one's good by Davis. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here's Schroeder following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Schroeder passes to James. Schroeder surveying the floor. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Outside Robinson. Three-pointer, Butler, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Davis, stolen by Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough.
And he sinks the second. And the Lakers with possession here. It's a 3-point game. James outside. To the paint. Stolen. Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Gasol with the defensive effort.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Count it. Good. Caldwell Pope's got 5.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Here's Hero. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. For Miami, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Los Angeles making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The Lakers with the rebound. Now the Lakers on the break. James with the ball. It's hauled in by Hero.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the 3-ball is good. Butler's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Heat. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. 7 points in the game.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here's Butler. He has 6.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Lakers trail by 5. James outside. And stolen by Butler. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
A different look for Miami. Achua comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Dragic in for Robinson. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Adebayo. Harkless comes in for Butler. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Tyler Hero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Miami shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Now, here's none.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And James throws it down.
A competitor in everything he does. LeBron with the strong finish.
And here's none. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Plenty of space. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Nunn's got his second basket of the game. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. Harkless tries again, and it's Miami with another.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Iguodala with the steal. Down low. Dragic gets the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Lakers trail by 10. Here's Caruso. Morris right side. Kuzma right side. It's deflected, but they'll get another chance. Harrell kicks to Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. The Heat leading by 10. There's the pass to Nunn. And he comes up with the deuce. Nunn's got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Harkless. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And Harrell shoots it in.
How many times have we seen this? Harrell getting his points in the screen and roll.
And so it's Miami up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat, they've got Achua. Harkless is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Dragic, and it's Nunn in at the 2. Achua, the pass to Iguodala. Now, here's Nunn. Over in the corner, Harkless. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And Harrell shoots it in.
A big man with great lift. Montrezl Harrell loves playing above the rim.
The Heat leading by 10. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Hero. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Robinson finds Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Butler. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Here's Hero. Makes it off the glass. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
James in the post. He's against Olynyk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Hero passes to Butler. Gasol with the steal. To the inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Well, Heat leading by 5. Hero passes to Butler. Passes it to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hero. Shoots over Schroeder. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Beautiful form on that jump shot. When Tyler Hero puts it up, it just looks like it's going in.
Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now it's a 9-point Miami lead.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Davis. Stolen by Robinson. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hero. And he makes that one. Hero's got 11.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Inside, Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
A good recognition by LeBron. The defense reacts to him coming off the screen. He hits the roller in stride.
Outside Butler. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound. And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
He wisely chose to pull up for a 3 on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Fast break, here we go. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Miami, Achua comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And it's Dragic in for Duncan Robinson. That one falls. Harrell's got 4 points now in the quarter. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby, make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the other.
Matthews with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Here's Caruso. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Hero. They double him with Matthews. Here's the floater. And it's Dragic laying it in. Dragic has got 6 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Outside Matthews. 20 seconds left in the first half of the game. They double him with Adebayo. Clock at 6. Kuzma kicks to Matthews. To the middle. Here's Harrell. And Harrell shoots it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Now here's Butler. From deep three-point range. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Kenny, what was your impression? Efficiency, you know.
Were discussed during the half. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Marc Gasol. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Fantastic job by AD. Eyeing the clock, keeping calm. As always, excellent play.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Back to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. No good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. 90 seconds now into the second half. And Adebayo sends it back. The drive by James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the Heat call time here. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Heat, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Reece Harkless comes in for Butler. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Hero. Iguodala right side. Back to Nunn. And again, it's the Heat missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside, Davis. Back to LeBron. Caldwell-Pope outside. And a miss there on the triple. Heat have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. LeBron against Iguodala. Passes it to Harkless. All alone. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. Harkless has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
James against Nunn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Andre Iguodala.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close, that's 2 points or a trip to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Morris is checked in for Davis. And then for Miami, Achua comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Both good from the line that time.
You know, the one chink in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. And he lobs it up. The dunk by Achua.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Morris finds James. Outside for Gasol. Schroeder outside. It's James atop the key. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
LeBron's explosiveness right there. If you're not a step early, you're probably going to foul him.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The Lakers making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. Iguodala up top for the tie. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Schroeder. And the layup is good. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Pass to Butler. From down in the low post, it goes. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The pass to LeBron. Schroeder dishes to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. Morris gets to Gasol. Here's Caruso. And that one goes long. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the paint, here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And the Lakers call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Cook, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Duncan Robinson. James looking around. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
The Heat have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Pass to Butler. Olynyk against Morris. Three-pointer, Butler. Morris with the rebound.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
James with it. He's got 15. Gasol on the high post. And Gasol slams it in.
Marc Gasol probably never won any dunk contests, but he can still put you on a poster.
James against Butler. Pulls up, high post. Offensive rebound. Good work defensively by Morris. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Lakers lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, your
delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Hero out there with Dragic, and it's Butler in at the 3. Kuzma against Butler. Davis surveying the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dragic the pass to Olynyk. Butler against Davis. Down low. Here's Dragic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Ooh, tough-minded. I love the concentration right there. Potential and one for Goran.
And Goran Dragic last season coming off the bench for the first time in his 8 years in the league really excelled in that 6-man role.
He did. He's a guy who creates his own offense. He's also a guy who can organize the reserves and keep things flowing. All about finding ways to continue to flourish, and he did it.
Now Dragic. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Davis has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. That shot wide open. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And here is Davis. Passes to Kuzma. Back to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
A dominant presence, AD. So smooth in pick-and-roll situations. Has the agility and the great hands on the catch.
And the Heat call time here. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cook. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Harrell kicks to James. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. It's not going to go for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Davis. Adebayo with the bucket.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on LeBron James. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated.
Of the game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And they double up Davis. Caldwell-Pope for 3. But they get it back. James finds Schroeder. Back to LeBron. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Tries yet again. And James with the layup.
One of the league's great competitors. The second LeBron catches the ball, you can see he's looking to rise to the occasion.
So the wing on the left. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Rebounded by the Lakers. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. And Butler sends it back. Puts it up for Adebayo. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Here's James. And LeBron throws it down.
Your go-to guy in these situations, LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
And it's the Heat with the ball. It's a one-point game. Here's Butler, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Now here's James. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron against Butler. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win. Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those two down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
LeBron with it. Yes!
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 1. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they double up Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. And the dunk by Olynyk.
That's a veteran play by Kelly Olynyk. Helps his team with that bucket.
32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. James against Olynyk. Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. Clock at 4. Here's Davis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
It's not just the size of AD, it's the quickness. Allows him to beat defenders in traffic, forcing fouls.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Timeout called, the Heat. .15 seconds left in the fourth. Butler against LeBron. Now Butler. Here's Hero. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Dragic is out there with Robinson, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Robinson against Kuzma. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Los Angeles calls timeout. The Lakers trail. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Out to Kuzma. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Rebound by Olynyk. And Miami shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Robinson passes to Olynyk. Pass to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Looked it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Shooter kicks to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Robinson misses. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Schroeder, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Goran Dragic.
Catching the defender off balance. Schroeder with quick recognition out there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Schroeder hits them both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
And the Heat call time here. They're in front by 2. 1:31 left to play in the first overtime. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Dragic with a wide open look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Heat lead by 5.
This is when the game becomes real. Your leaders need to step up. Dragic did just that.
LeBron drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, good job to take it right after you.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
And Miami shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by James. Nice break. The Lakers. James with the ball. And James throws it down.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
6-second difference between shot and gameplay. And the Heat call time here. They're behind by 1. 26 seconds left in overtime. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Miami. And here are the Heat now. And here is Butler. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. The pass to Butler. 5 on the clock. Here's Hero.
We talk about Hero's ability to score in spurts, but he's been on one all night.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 1. 9 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. What's your take, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Here's Schroeder. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.